Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm bringing you my March favourites, the products that I've been loving this month. So let's get to it. I'm going to start with some more miscellaneous pieces because there aren't really that many, and then we're going to go into hair care and body care, skincare, makeup and fragrance. So let's go into the miscellaneous. The first product that I've been loving are these little sunglasses off of TikTok shop. I think they're like £2-3 and they are dupes to the little Miu Miu sunglasses. I love them. I think they're great. You've got the dark pair with the more cool dark lens. Now, one thing I will say is it's not too dark of a lens that you can't see. Someone who is very blind naturally, when the lens is too dark, I cannot see and I trip, can't walk downstairs with my sunglasses on. It's a whole ordeal. But these aren't that dark. They are good for the sun, but they aren't like covering my vision. And I think they're just so nice. I think they suit me really well. You might not. I don't know if these frame shapes are for everyone, but I'm liking them at the minute. And I really love that you get the two because sometimes you just want a sunglass that matches your outfit. Sometimes the black pair goes better and sometimes the more brown tortoiseshell goes better. I love a tortoiseshell lens. I do think this sort of tones, this sort of colouring does suit me and my complexion a little bit better. And the lens is a little bit lighter, it's more of a warmer tone, so it's a little bit easier to see out of these. I do absolutely love both of these and they are great to throw in your bag, and I've been really styling these this March. Next is a book. So I don't know if you guys know this, but if you've watched a few of my videos, then you probably do. I am an avid book reader and an avid book girl. I love reading. But this month I haven't been reading all that much, and a book that I picked up a while ago, you know what, you haven't read this month that much, let's pick this up. I wasn't disappointed. So I love Ali Hazelwood. She has some great books and they're also all sort of around a more intellectual theme. So she has a lot of STEM books, and then this one is about chess. And of course they're like a light-hearted fiction romance, but they also have something that's embedded into it that to me it's a little bit more interesting. It adds a lot of complexity and a lot more to the story. This is Check and Mate. And this is about chess. It's about Mallory and Nolan, and both of them are pretty much chess wizards. And it's essentially their stories through chess and also meeting and kind of finding each other. And I absolutely love this book. I think it was great. I haven't read an Ali Hazelwood book that I haven't liked. I think they're all great, really fast paced, really quick reads, but also they're just so lighthearted, so funny, and they're just such great reads. So honestly, I love this and I'd highly recommend reading it if you haven't. But if you have any book recommendations, please let me know in the comments. I am back on my let's read 500 books a day. I'm trying to find a good read, so let me know in the comments. But I love this month. Before we go on to hair, I'm just going to show you the one body product I have. So this is the Method Peony Rosewater Pink Sea Salt Pure Peace Body Wash. And my goodness, this smells incredible. This just smells like spring to me, and also the packaging just screams spring to me. It's a really lovely pastel pink. I saw this, smelled this in the store and was like, I need to pick this up, and I'm so glad I did. I love this body wash. It's so good. My skin loves it. It's hydrating, it's nourishing, and my skin just been feeling great and would really recommend it. They also have a few other scents, so if maybe this isn't the one for you, do look at the other scents. But yeah, really been loving this. Next, we're going to move on to hair, and in the hair care category, we have a new shampoo and conditioner, and I've been loving this Being line. It's incredible. I'm so obsessed with it. Now, as you guys know, I love my Monday shampoo and conditioner, but this, not only did the packaging draw me in, I just loved the sound of all the ingredients and all the different lines that they had. So this is their line for all hair types. This is the Nourish and Shine Daily Clean Shampoo. So it has shea butter, aloe extract, and it's for moisture and shine, and just really fun. The packaging's really playful. I love how big it is. It's also really easy to like get products out of. Some packaging to me is just not. This I got first and was loving it because I ran out of shampoo, and then I got this when I ran out of my conditioner. So this is their curl line. It says it's for 3A to 3C hair, but honestly I think if you have wavy hair as well, this also works perfectly well. So this is their Curl Power Curl Defining Conditioner with coconut and grapeseed oil in, and this is Protect and Shine. So all of their products are no sulfate, no silicons, no colorants, no paraffins, and they're cruelty-free, dermatologically, I don't know how to say that, tested by dermatologists, and they are all pH balanced. So yeah, all their curl stuff is in purple. Their all hair tight ones are in blue, and they have a few other shades, which I think is really fun because they also do leave-in conditioners and hair masks. And I really do want to try some other products from their lines, like their leave-ins and stuff. They are, I think, about £7 each, so they are really great, really well priced, super affordable, and you can grab them from Superdrug. Now, as I said, I do still love my Monday products, and a product from Monday I've been loving this month is their Volume Dry Shampoo with Collagen. So it is very volumizing. It gives your hair a very fresh look. I don't get any grayness or like weird discoloration on the top of my head, and it really does give you, nearly hit myself in the face. It really does give you that volume. I've been loving this dry shampoo. It isn't that expensive, and it just works really, really well for me. So I definitely try this if you haven't. For me, the Batiste just wasn't cutting it anymore, so I picked up a new one and I've been loving it. We have a few more hair products to go through. So I have never tried anything from Amika, and if we're honest, Amika is a little bit more on the pricier side. It's more of a luxury brand in comparison to what you can get at Superdrug. But this is their Soul Food Nourishing Mask, and it just looks like this. I believe this is the smaller size. I've been loving this, I have to say. My hair's been nourished. It's been just so shiny. It feels so soft, and I use this to slick out my hair a lot. I think this is a really, really great product, and I've been really loving and enjoying this hair mask. I know it is a little bit more expensive than ones you can get at like Superdrug, but if you have been thinking about picking this up, I would highly recommend it. This is the best hair gel I have ever used. This is Waydad's the Advanced Climate Control Heat and Humidity Gel. Now, this is an anti-frizz nanotechnology, which I can't lie to you, I don't 100% know what that means, but it defines the curls and locks in humidity is essentially what it is. So I think this is good for like humid climates. I think that's what it means. But Waydad is actually very difficult to get your hands on in the UK. But oh my goodness, this is the best hair gel I have used. It's very light, it's very runny, but honestly, it just works so well for my hair. Like, my hair loves it. Like, if I'm slicking my hair back with this, it helps. If I'm scrunching my hair with some gel for my curls, it works so well. Some of them just don't, but this is the best hair gel that I've used, and I'd highly recommend it if you haven't tried it out. Also, just a quick note, if you are in the UK, they have started bringing in some of the Waydad products to TK, so you might be lucky and find some in there. Lastly, in the hair category is hair oil. So this is the JVN Nourishing Shine Drops. So I'm obsessed with these. They are such a lightweight, sort of silky hair oil. I really like the dropper because you don't have too much product. You really don't need a lot of product, and it just gives you such a nourished, glossy finish. When my hair's curled and I just need to sort of give it a scrunch at the end when everything's dry, it's perfect, and it's also great for when I'm straightening my hair. So I'd highly recommend this hair oil if you haven't picked it up. I have tried a few products from JVN, but I think this is definitely one of my favorites. Next, we're going to move on to fragrance. So I have two fragrances to show you guys. So first, we have this one from M&S. This is the Pink Pepper fragrance, and this is about £10. I can't remember the name of the brand, but I will pop it on the screen. So this is Pink Pepper, Jasmine and Vanilla, and this is the 100ml, and it's the Eau de Parfum. This to me is just an all-time me scent. I love more of a peppery, vanilla-y, with a slight sweetness, but a little bit more depth of a vanilla scent, and this is incredible. I've been loving this scent. It's really well priced, but they had a bunch of different scents of the same sort of brand in M&S. So if you are looking for a new, more affordable scent, definitely check out a big M&S, because these are all great, and some of the other scents were also beautiful and smelled amazing. And I also layer it with this one, but I also wear this on its own because I'm obsessed with this scent. This is the Phlur Vanilla Skin. Now, you guys might have seen on my story a while ago because I was umming and ahhing about this scent for a while, but I love it. It is the most beautiful vanilla scent. It has top notes of pink pepper, pink apple and sugar crystals, heart notes of lily, jasmine petal and cashmere wood, and base notes of benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood and agarwood. It has that beautiful sweet vanilla scent, but there's also a little bit of a floral in there and a little bit of woodiness that sort of balances it out. It's a bit more of a lighter, sweeter vanilla, which I think is really nice coming into the spring and summer months. This one for this side is £25, which I think is pretty good. They are sold in Space NK, but I do really like the Phlur fragrances. Some of them are really lovely. I've been loving this month. Next, let's move on to skincare. So So I've got a few new products to show you, and one of the ones that I have been loving this month and my skin has been loving is the Beauty of Joseon Glow Replenishing Rice Milk. So as you can see, I've used a lot of this. I'm on the hunt to find the best milky toner. Now, as it has rice in, it's more of like a liquidy, watery consistency, which at first I wasn't sure if I was going to love, but honestly it's grown on me and I do really like it. My skin has been looking great and the makeup works really well with it, and it works really well with a lot of different products. So I would really recommend this if you haven't tried it. Next is a little sample because I haven't got the full size yet, but oh my goodness, this eye cream is incredible. This is the Skin Rocks the eye cream, and it's probably one of the best eye creams I have ever used. It is so good. It is £65, so it is more expensive, and I would definitely recommend getting a sample if you haven't, because £65 for an eye cream that doesn't work or doesn't agree with you is a lot of money to spend. So definitely try getting a sample. But this has been such a game changer for me. I absolutely love it. My under eyes are hydrated, they're nourished, and it just works so beautifully with my other skincare and my makeup. My concealer is looking flawless, so hydrated, my eyes are looking so bright, so awake, and I'm obsessed with this eye cream. Another thing that I've been loving is under eye patches. So these are the hydrating under eye patches from Rare Beauty, but I don't have a particular brand that I've been loving. I've just been loving using eye patches. My under eyes were really getting irritated and my makeup just wasn't sitting properly underneath it, and that's why I picked up the Skin Rock sample and I started using eye patches, and my eyes have been loving me. It's also just really great in the morning when you're doing your makeup, just having your under eye patches on. I feel like it's just very therapeutic as well, so that's another thing I've been loving. Next we have two products from Byoma. So one is the Byoma Barrier Repair Treatment. This is supposed to be a dupe for Rhodes Barrier Butter, but I haven't tried that, so I can't tell you if it is. I've been loving this. I think this is great. If you have more of a dry skin, I think your skin's gonna love this. I've started using this just at night because as we are getting warmer and going into more spring and summer months, I have more of a combo skin, but as we're going into more warmer weather, my skin's getting a little bit more oily. So this is just a little bit too thick for a day moisturizer for me, but I've been absolutely loving this and I'd highly recommend it if you haven't tried it. It's a really great moisturizer. A little intermission for Joe juice, of course. Oh, this is so good. I love the iced coffee. And then I got myself a sandwich. I got the turkey sandwich, I think it's called. I don't like tomatoes, so I take out the tomato, but it is so good. I love the Joe juice sandwiches. I don't know what it is, like what bread they use or the pesto or something is incredible. But yeah, this comes with turkey, vegan pesto and mozzarella. It does come with tomato, but I don't need tomatoes. But yeah, so let's have a bite of this. I'm so excited. I don't know what they do to it. It's a sandwich, but it's such a good sandwich. Okay, the next product from Byoma is the new Byoma Ultra Light Face Fluid SPF 30. So this has got hyaluronic acid. It's a barrier boosting sunscreen. So I believe this is water resistant. I am not sure if it's water resistant or waterproof or what the water, I guess, protection is like. But for me, this is incredible. There's no white cast, there's no greasiness, and it's very lightweight. It's a very liquidy formula, but that works for me perfectly. It doesn't smell too strong of sun cream, which for me is a big thing. I hate the smell of sun cream, and it stops me from using a lot of sunscreen because something about the smell just makes me feel ill. I love this. It's UVA and UVB protection, which is great. It's the perfect size for traveling, and my makeup applies so beautifully over the top of this. And I've been loving this month, especially because we have been graced with some sun in London, which is incredible. And lastly, the final category, and probably one of my favorites, is makeup. I have a few products to show you, and I don't know where to start. I think I'm gonna start with these two e.l.f. products. So I have been really loving these to prep and set my skin. So this is the mini of the e.l.f. Power Grip, and honestly I've been loving this. I'm not a massive power grippy primer girl. The milk one did not work for me. It was too grippy, my makeup peeled. It was a disaster. It was not for me. Not saying it was a bad product by any means, but it just really didn't work for me. So I wasn't really sure this one would either, but I saw that they brought out the minis and I heard such good reviews So I decided to pick it up and see how it performed, and I've been loving this. It's really great for in those more porous areas. I tend to get a little bit of pores more towards the summer and warmer months, so I'm really glad that I picked this up. If you have oily skin and are looking for a more grippy primer, I think this is great. And these mini ones are only $5. If you know me or have been on my channel before, you will know that I am a ride or die Charlotte Tilbury setting spray fan. I love it. It's incredible. However, I wanted to try out some more affordable makeup, and so I picked up this e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Wow, is all I can say. It's incredible. It's great. I love it. It's my go-to at the minute. I still love my Charlotte Tilbury, but this is £10, and I was so pleasantly surprised with it. Honestly, it's great. It is a very fine mist, which took a little bit of time for me to get used to. I felt like I was using so much product because I just wasn't getting as much out of it. But then I kind of realized that you don't need to spray it 900 times to get that set and dewiness. So the Power Grip line from me by e.l.f. has got a 10 out of 10. I'd really recommend both of these products, and I've been loving them this month. Keeping on with the e.l.f. theme, I picked up the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder as well. As I was saying, I wanted to try some more affordable makeup, so I picked up this loose setting spray. I believe mine is in the shade Light Clair, yeah. And I've been loving it. I really like the applicator and how you kind of turn this. It's quite nice because you don't have powder everywhere. It's luminous, but it still sets your makeup in place. It's fine and it's light on the skin, which I really love. So I think if you have more of a drier skin and you want a very natural light powder, this will work really well. If you're more on the oily side, you might find that this just hasn't got quite enough matteness to it, and you might need a powder that has a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more mattifying, because there is a slight luminosity, and I do find sometimes that I need to apply a little bit more powder sort of in those areas that I can get a little bit more oily throughout the day. But I've been really enjoying using this month, and I think it's a really great powder. For the skin, I've been loving these two products so much this month. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations. The formula of this Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation, to me, is screaming high-end. It's a beautiful formula. It's luminous. It's literally just gives you such a dull like finish. The coverage is incredible. It's more of a medium buildable coverage, but you can share it out if you want to. You do not need a lot of this product. It's so well priced, and honestly, it shocked me so much. I've just been obsessed with this. I think this is a really great product, and if you haven't tried it, I'd highly recommend it. In the skin tints, I picked this up very recently. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint, and it does have vitamin C in, which is really cool. Now, the only thing I will say is I hate pipettes so much. They just get so messy, and I just really struggle to use them and apply my skin tints and anything that has the pipette with them. So I have ordered some pumps, but other than the packaging, this is a beautiful formula. It's luminous, but it still has a sort of semi-matteness to it. I can't quite describe it. It is a very full coverage for a skin tint. If you're looking for something that's very light coverage, you're not going to like this. It's not going to work for you. But there is like a beautiful luminosity that just peeks through, and your skin just looks so beautiful. It's very skin-like, even though it does have a decent amount of coverage. I wasn't sure about it, to be honest. I heard some mixed reviews, but all the ones that are saying it's great, I agree. I love it. I think it's great. However, I do think if you have more of a textured skin or you have a lot of pores, you do really want to go in and make sure you're prepping your skin properly, because I think if you don't prep your skin properly, you can get a little bit of those pores peeking through in these areas. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. But for me, this is a beautiful product. A product that's become a staple in my routine is this. This is the Kosas Revealer Extra Bright Serum Power Color Corrector in the shade Magic. I'm obsessed. I love this so much. It is my all-time favorite color corrector. I can't do my makeup without it. It's beautiful. Now, weirdly enough, I used to have the concealer and I liked it, but it wasn't anything revolutionary for me. The formula sometimes went a bit weird under my eyes, and it just wasn't for me. I didn't purchase it again. But this I love. It is beautiful. The brightness and coverage that I get from this is amazing. Like, it is such a game changer, and it really just adds so much brightness and freshness to my makeup. I just haven't done my makeup without it since. Going back to the drugstore, we have a product and a brand that you can now get in Primark. So if you guys didn't know, Primark now stock Essence and Catrice, which is great and really well priced. So this is the Essence Extra Strong Fix It Like a Pro Transparent Brow Fixing Gel. This is about £3 or £4. I have it on right now. And my goodness, for the price, this is incredible. I absolutely love this. It's £3. It works so well. My eyebrows look great. They are fixed, they stay in place. And I don't think you can beat it for the price. I really don't. A tip for all those mums out there or older sisters or anyone who knows someone who is a bit younger, who's getting into makeup, Essence is a great brand. You can get some really well priced, really good products. You can get them brow gels, lip products, blush, bronzer. They've got it all. And you can grab it from Primark. All the influencers love a bit of Essence and they talk about it a lot. You can find it on TikTok. If you want something that's not crazy expensive but makes them feel a little bit more included, these little Makeup by Mario minis came in a set from Sephora. Now you get the Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in light medium, which is just this one here, which is a really beautiful shade. It's quite light, but it's not cool. It has a slight bronzing to it, which is really lovely. And it also comes with the Soft Pop Blush Stick in Sweet Pink. Now this isn't normally a shade that I would wear as a blush, but honestly, I love it. I've been loving it for spring. Most of March I've been picking this up and it's to die for. The only thing I will say, I haven't had them that long, and I don't know if you can see, but they are kind of cracking a bit in the little tubes. So far that hasn't made any issues for me. However, I will keep you sort of updated on that. But I think this little set is the perfect way to try Makeup by Mario. Both of these are really popular products, and to have the little minis for £30 I think is great, and I've been loving it this month. This colour especially has been the blush colour for me this month. Next we're going on to a new product from Rare Beauty. This is the Exhilarate Highlighter. Now I'm sure you've seen this powder highlighter all over TikTok because I did, and that's why I picked it up. This is the most beautiful like champagne gold shade, and I'm absolutely loving it. This month and into the spring and summer, this is going to be the highlighter for me. I kind of went off highlighter a little bit. I wasn't using it, but I saw this and I saw people using it and I was like, it's just such a beautiful shade, and the makeup just looks amazing. I just couldn't not pick it up. This shade is just so beautiful. It's so buttery. It's so light on the skin. It almost feels like airy. I don't know if that makes sense, and I think it's because it's that baked formula. The only thing I will say is if you use a brush, it can have a little bit of fallout, so make sure you keep that in mind when you're using this product. But it is just such a beautiful product, a beautiful shade. I've been loving this, and this packaging is so cute. Next we're going to move on to mascara. So this is the new Rimmel Extra Volume Mascara, the Thrill Seeker one. Now first of all, this is huge. Like, can you see how big this is? It's huge. It's such a big mascara, but I absolutely love it. First of all, the packaging is great. I think that's kind of what draws you in. Now, at first when I saw this, and especially when I saw this wand, it looked a little bit cakey, a little bit chunky, and just like my lashes were going to get really clunky. But honestly, my eyelashes have so much volume, they're so long. It's a really dark formula, which I have talked about a few times, but some mascaras in me pull more grey, which just doesn't work for me. You can see the difference there. This is just so much more volumized. You can really see my eyelashes and they pop a lot more. Whereas this one, it almost looks like I'm not wearing any mascara. Really, I'm obsessed with this. I think it's a great mascara, and I'd highly recommend it. And lastly, we've got 2 lip products to show you. So first, this is the Maybelline New York Superstay Vinyl Ink, and I've got mine in the shade 10 Lippy. Now, just a tip on these, you need to give them a shake, because can you hear that sound? That is the formula activating the lip stain. So if you find that this isn't staying for you, definitely make sure you are shaking it. Otherwise, it's not going to stay. This is more of like a bricky red shade. Let me just give it a little swatch for you. Instead of a more nude shade, but I've been loving this. I use it as a lip liner sometimes or as a full lip colour, and it lasts so long on me. It doesn't like dehydrate my lips. My lips don't feel really like crusty or dehydrated. They have a pretty decent shade range as well. I picked up this one because I really wanted just a little bit more stay power to my lip products, so I wanted to try this one. I'd seen really good reviews and I really enjoy this. And lastly, I found one of my favourite lip glosses of all time in March, and I'm so glad I picked one of these up. This is the KIKO 3D Hydro Gloss in the shade 20. Now let me swatch this for you next to the product that I have on my hand. It's just the perfect like pinky and nude shade. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It is so buttery, it's so smooth, so glossy, so glowy. It just gives you the perfect finish. It's not sticky at all. It's like a buttery formula that is so lightweight and nourishing on your lips. Let me apply it so you can kind of see what I mean. And I absolutely love it. My godmother loves these lip glosses, and I also got my mum one for Christmas because I've heard such good things, but I just hadn't picked myself up one. I don't know why. My friend Becca also picked one of these up, and I love all the shades they have. They're all beautiful shades. I do really want to pick up some other shades in this, but I've been loving this. This has been my lip gloss of the month, and I absolutely am so glad that I found this. Though I don't know what it is about the packaging or if it's the lip gloss in general, but I keep losing it. I lost it in the bottom of my bag, which I don't know how you can lose something in a bag, but I've managed to do it a few times. I've left it in coat pockets, and I've just gone days without being able to find it. When I couldn't find it, I was like, well, that's me done. I have to go back to KIKO and Canary Wharf and pick me up a new one. That is how much I love this lip gloss. So yeah, I've been really loving this month. That is all my March monthly favourites. These were the products that I've been absolutely loving this month. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!